Yo everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a review as well as a demo on the brand new Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Creams. The irony of me doing this video so soon after doing a video of all the Fenty Beauty products that I hate. And if you guys remember when I brought up the original lip glosses, one of the complaints that I had was that they were just not opaque enough in colour, and I personally wasn't a fan of them, mostly as a result of that. And then lo and behold, it's almost as if somebody heard me and Fenty decided to release these, which are basically exactly like the normal gloss bombs, but in a cream format or in a gloss cream format, and they obviously contain colour. Now I bought mine from Boots in the UK currently as of today, and when I ordered them they were, I think, 15% off, so the normal price is £17. So I got them for £15.30, and I've actually got all 5 to share with you guys today because I was actually really excited to try these. Now I am going to quickly read off of their website what their claims are. I'm going to read it off of Boots' website purely because that's where I got it from. So it says, the cult fave lip gloss now with pure creamy colour and incredible shine. Lips are instantly smoother and more voluminous looking. Your favourite feel good, look great lip gloss now with medium to full coverage colour and zero shimmer in 5 creamy shades. It's buildable with full intensity pigment and brilliant shine. The XXL wand applies in just one swipe with a non-sticky feel and an addictive peach vanilla scent plus vitamin A to nourish the lips. And then it comes in 5 shades altogether. Now in terms of the packaging, first off, it's just a standard Fenty black cardboard box with the Fenty logo on it, and then it just tells you what the colour is. And then this is how it actually looks. It's exactly the same as the originals in a plastic tube, and then you unwind it, and then here is the XXL wand that they talk about, the doe foot applicator, which is actually a really good and decent size. Now the thing with me is I've got normal to combination skin. I have no idea if that's the reason why I have always had an issue with lip glosses. They bleed on me very, very easily and very quickly as well, and unfortunately these gloss bomb creams are no different. At the moment the one that I'm wearing is the one called Fruit Snacks. I've had this on for half an hour, and I don't know if maybe if I zoom up close you'll be able to see that it started to bleed around the edges, which is not great and really irritating for somebody like me. Sometimes it's more down to how much you apply. If you apply too much and if your lips or your skin is a certain type of way, it's more likely to move around, but other people don't have that problem. Personally, I actually like to use lip liners with lip gloss just because I prefer to have a nice crisp look to the lips. I've also already got very full lips anyway, so in terms of something needing to look voluminous on me, I don't really need to, but obviously other people use lip glosses so that it can make their lips look fuller. Because it's shiny, the light bounces off of your lips and therefore you get a more plumped up kind of look. Lips are instantly smoother, 100%. This has got a really nice, soft, non-sticky feel. I wouldn't call it a thick gloss, but then I wouldn't call it a thin one either. I would definitely say that glosses that have got a more thicker consistency are more likely to last a lot longer on the lips as well, just because they're stuck on a lot more than something which has got a runnier consistency. It makes sense, it's all down to the texture. Now, I will be honest, I wore this for a night out. It was a bit of a messy night out. Last night, I was using this one here called Fenty Glow, which is an exact copy or a kind of shade copy of the original Fenty Glow. And I had to reapply this 5 times within the space of about 8 hours. I wore it with lip liner. Oh my god, by the end of the evening I had looked like I'd been snogging someone and he had like moved all the way around my mouth everywhere. I was eating and drinking and eating and drinking and drinking and eating and eating and drinking and talking and chatting and laughing and da-da-da. It could not cope. So for me, in terms of its longevity, I would definitely say that this has not got that long wearing kind of feel, but then again they don't claim that it does, so I can't really say that as a minus in terms of the product itself because they don't say that it is long wearing. This is something that you would definitely have to reapply often. Obviously the lighter the colour, the more likely you'll have to reapply it compared to a more darker shade, whereas Fenty Glow is one of the more lighter shades. Medium to full coverage colour, 100%. It's all down to how much you apply. The lighter colours you may want to go in a little bit heavier, the deeper colours maybe not so much. If you go in once with this into the tube and apply that to your top and your bottom lip, you will notice that you can still see your natural lip color peeking through. That's its medium coverage side. If you want to layer it a little bit more because you don't want to be able to see your natural lip color through and you want a more intense look, then go in with a second layer. You can layer these as much as you want, but obviously bear in mind, the more you layer it, the more likely it is to shift around, move around, look like you got spit stuck to your lips. And then it says it's got an addictive peach vanilla scent. Is that, oh God, I touched my nose. Is that what it is? Oh no, it had to be the red one, didn't it? Uh-oh. Oh no. Yeah, I suppose it's a peachy vanilla scent. It's nothing offensive and it's nothing too strong. And then it contains vitamin A to nourish the lips. And then it also states that 4 of them have got exactly the same ingredients, and the only one that doesn't is this one here, Fruit Snacks, which is what I'm wearing. I would probably say that I've noticed that out of all 5 of them, this one is slightly thicker in intensity. It may have something to do with the fact that it's like a deep red shade. So that might have something to do with the reason why it's got slightly different ingredients, but I did notice that. In terms of the color, absolutely no shimmer at all. It's just a pure pigment on the lips and it looks stunning. And I would definitely say that all 5 of these shades are universally flattering. They will suit every single skin tone going. I think that they've done quite well in releasing this range with these kind of shades. Not a single shade here that would not suit a single person out there. Everybody can wear one of these shades. It's all completely down to personal preference. It's also down to what your natural lip color is and what you want to achieve. Some of these are great for everyday kind of wear, your more neutral daytime office kind of wear, school, college kind of wear, and others like the one that I'm wearing now are better off for kind of nighttime wear, going out in the evening. You want something a little bit glam, a little bit glossy, that sort of thing. So it's again down to personal preference as to which one that you may like. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go through each one of these and describe what they're like and how they performed while demoing them on my lips, which are completely bare in the video. So this one is called Honey Waffles, which has been described as a honey butter brown. That is the perfect kind of description for this sort of lipstick shade. Now, I think that this color is an absolutely beautiful, warm toned color. The way that it applies, it gives a generous amount of pigment to the lips. It looks absolutely lovely as well. You can pair this with a deeper lip liner if you want, and then that way you can kind of have a nice ombre effect. This one is great if you've got deeper skin tone and you're looking for a more nude sort of brown. This will go perfectly well with you. If you've got medium skin tone like myself, this will again be a great everyday nude sort of wear, but on the slightly deeper side. This one is definitely one of my favorite colors, and I think it looks absolutely lovely and it performs beautifully and it gives a very nice even application. Cookie Jar is a gorgeous deep kind of chocolate caramel shade is how it's been described. That is an absolutely perfect description of this color. Again, if you've got deeper skin tone and you're looking for a more nudie kind of lip gloss, this will definitely work well for you. In terms of my medium skin tone, it definitely shows up as a more kind of warmer, deeper toned sort of brown, but still kind of wearable for everyday use. I think it's another absolutely stunning shade and a lot of you will love this. The next one is Fenty Glow, and this is described as a universal rose nude. So a lot like the original first ever Fenty Glow shade that came out. This is basically its kind of more pigmented counterpart. This is one that a lot of people will love because of the fact that they love the original so much. This one comes out very, very nude peach on my skin tone. Less of a rose shade, more of a peachy kind of nude. My natural lip color will have something to do with that, of course. When I wore it with a brown lip liner and I just filled in the middle with the lip gloss. It looked absolutely gorgeous, but unfortunately because the color is so light, I did have to reapply it many times throughout the evening. The next shade is called Mauve Wives, and this one is described as a rosy mauve. Personally, this is my least favorite shade because it is that classic lilac-y mauve shade that makes your white teeth look yellow. It brings out the yellow in your teeth and makes it look like you haven't brushed your teeth. The color itself is absolutely lovely. If you're not somebody who's bothered about that whole yellow look to the teeth, you will definitely like this. It's a very soft and subtle color. Very nice change from using the other kind of caramel and brown tones. So quite a few of you will like this. If you do want to deepen it up, obviously you can use like a magenta kind of color or a deep pink just to change up the undertone slightly. And then the final shade is the one that I'm wearing right now, which is called Fruit Snacks, and it's described as a berry red, and that is exactly what it is. It's very, very pigmented, very opaque. I went in with 2 layers just so that you guys can see exactly how it looks once it's layered more than once. I think it's an absolutely lovely colour, a really nice change from a very strong, vibrant red for a more softer kind of red because of the fact that it's in a gloss format. So that's all 5 of the shades swatched against my medium skin tone. In Fenty's foundation, I think I'm 280. You guys know more than I am. What am I? 280, 290? I don't know. But I've got medium skin tone. All of these work well with me, very well. Personally, I will give them, from my point of view, an 8 out of 10. I definitely think that if you guys are a big fan of the original Gloss Bomb, the Universal Lip Luminizers, you will definitely love this. The texture is exactly the same. The quality is exactly the same. The way that it feels on the lips is exactly the same. The smell is very similar. The doe foot applicator is very similar. The only difference is the fact that these are cream-like, and therefore there is obviously more pigment in here. The only things I can think of in my collection that compare to these are the Huda Beauty Demi Mattes. Now, I have to actually say I think that they perform better than these. Those have got a lot more pigment and you don't need to use as much. Therefore, I find that they bleed a lot less on my lips. These ones are definitely a little bit more runny, and therefore the colour needs to be applied more than once to get full opacity. So that's just something to bear in mind. If you are buying this so that you can have additional colour on your lips, you may want to consider the Huda Beauty ones. If you're somebody who just wants a nice wash of colour, then you will like these. These are a little bit more natural glosses on the lips compared to the Huda Beauty ones. But if you are obviously a Fenty fan, then you will probably get these, and I'm sure you'll absolutely love them. They also contain 9ml, which is not that bad actually for lip glosses, because there's quite a decent amount in here. And again, it depends on how often you use them. It's dependent on how quickly you'll get through them as well. So that's it for my review of the brand new Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Creams. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'm apparently supposed to say that and I never do, so hit it wherever it is, so that every time I upload, you will get an email saying, hey, Charlene has uploaded a video, let's go watch. Other than that, if you've got any comments or questions about these lip glosses, feel free to ask me below, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.